Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It is Tuesday. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd of September. I don't know. 2019. And I am driving down 90 East through Pennsylvania into New York. And I gotta say this is a trip. It's an absolute trip. The amount of people and truck drivers, etc., that drive by and honk and wave and know who I am, I don't even know. I don't know. It freaks me out. It totally freaks me out. So there's that. So I'm driving, and I've read the Book of Enoch, the PDF, several times because I sustained massive head trauma. One of them actually coded me. They had to bring me back, dumping blood, blah, blah, blah. And the result of that is a large backwards 7 shaped scar on the side of my head. When my hair is cut properly, not like now, woo! And my hair is shaved on the side, you can see it. You've probably seen it. At any rate, I read things several times so I can understand it. Ever since these head traumas, I've had a difficult time reading and comprehending properly what I've read. When I was a kid, I got in trouble at St. Mary's. St. Mary's parochial school in 1st grade. I got in trouble because I was always reading 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade books. And I wouldn't read the stupid 1st grade books. So I've always been a reader. When I was a kid and I was punished, the only things I had access to read were literature and encyclopedias, animal encyclopedias, etc., Mark Twain, stuff like that. I read it and I comprehended it. Head trauma, I have a difficult time now. So I read things a lot. And preferably, I listen to them on audiobook. So that's what I've been doing. I've been listening to the Book of Enoch on audio over and over and over and over. And I took a break today, and I was just listening to the YouTube channel Awakened Saint. And he had Jesus Freak Computer Geek on there. And I'm listening to it. So check this out. Jesus Freak Computer Geek was talking about a comment that a pastor, I believe, left, saying, you guys are always talking about the bad stuff. How come you're not... Alright, how about this? Long story short, we as Christians should be fighting to take this place back and hand it to Jesus on a silver platter when he comes. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says things will get hectic. Things will be like in the days of Noah. In the days of Noah, it was off the hook. You had fallen entities messing with the DNA of everything on this earth. People, animals, birds, fish, reptiles. I completely believe the dinosaurs that science teaches about 500 million years ago, a comet, blah, 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 blah. I believe dinosaurs were simply animals that the fallen angels messed with their DNA and turned them into large, horrible beasts. And I do believe in all this stuff because I've seen people that have been working in their backyards out west and they found dinosaur bones, dinosaur teeth, etc. Some people think dinosaurs weren't real. They were. But real people have dug up fossils or bones of dinosaurs and found viable, fresh DNA because it's only like 5,000 years old. Think about that. Everything we know is a lie. There's a guy named Tom Horn, I believe. He's the one that first discovered that the dinosaur DNA was only like 5,000 years ago, 5,000 years old, and it was still viable. So think about that. So this guy's saying, why don't we hand this place back over to Jesus when he shows up? That's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to watch and be aware. It's amazing to me how many people cannot see what is happening. But I shouldn't be amazed, because the America 25 years ago, where I was a young man, I sound like an old guy, right? Back when I was a young man, 25 years ago, the national debt spinning like it is, people would have marched on the White House. People would have got ousted. They've tricked everybody into thinking that the United States going to war to spread democracy, like this guy's, he killed some of his citizens in this country. We have to go help. And we help by killing thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Iraq, over 1 million people. How did we help Iraq? By killing 1 million people and flooding the place with depleted uranium. Depleted or spent uranium. Radioactive material that they sucked all the juice out. Like an orange that you suck all the juice out. Well, not like an orange. Depleted uranium is still radioactive. It still has a half-life. We use it now in bullets and in cannon shells, mortar shells, etc. Because depleted uranium can pierce armor. Well, that's great. We're here to spread democracy. No matter how good you hide, how much armor, we're still going to spread democracy till we kill you. And then after we kill everybody, we leave depleted uranium all over the place to make the place an absolute birth defect haven. So they've tricked everybody into thinking a national debt that is just spinning and spiraling out of control, a dollar that's backed up by absolutely nothing except your social security number, and America should attack any country to spread democracy, no matter how many people we're here to help you. We're going to kill you. You see what I mean? 25 years ago, it wasn't like that. It's been a long process. So people that don't understand what's going on right in front of their faces, I guess it shouldn't surprise me. But I digress. We're not supposed to hand this place over to Jesus. Jesus will take care of that. God will take care of that. We're simply supposed to try to wake whomever we possibly can. Every time I make a video, I wake one person. And that's enough. I mean, you can't. Who's keeping score? Every video I make, I wake one person. And that works for me. It's amazing how bad the skies are in the Northeast. Oh, I just drove by. There's a huge sign right there that says Northeast, 2 miles. That freaks me out. But yeah, I mean, the skies are totally white here. Some clouds, white. And I don't know what that is. I've never seen this before. Maybe you can see under this cloud. I don't know what that pattern in the clouds right there is. I've never seen it before. But I'll tell you what. Watching them conjure up Hurricane, I forget what the name of it was, Darian or whatever. And driving west, I saw cloud formations that I've never seen in my entire life. And I stay outside staring at the sky pretty much all day and night like an ass clown. Because that's what I do. Can't help it. There will be signs of the sun, moon, and stars. That's no joke. That's no joke. It's not a coincidence that in the Bible they told us when things start getting really bad, there will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. And we're living in a time right now where they're literally and actively and effectively blocking out the sun, moon, and stars. You think that's a total coincidence? It isn't. At any rate, our job is to watch. And as long as we have social media, our job is to publish videos and tell people. Because people are saving these videos on external hard drives for posterity. Back in the day, when they wanted information transferred to future generations, they carved it in stone. You carve something in stone now, you'll get arrested. Unless, of course, you carve something like the Georgia Guidestones, which basically say the same things I'm saying right now, carved in stone, and nobody bothers you. All is well. At any rate, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. I'm not sitting around waiting for Jesus to return. Jesus is coming back whether I know it or don't. When Jesus comes back, he's not going to be the humble, tortured, crucified, whipped dude. He's coming back as a warrior. He's coming back to reclaim his planet, his plane, his earth from Satan. Because Satan runs this place now. And sooner rather than later, Satan and all his minions are going to make themselves known. Because they're just about done with the technology that'll allow demonic entities that we can't see currently, they'll be visible. And everyone will see. Believe it or don't. I'm out.